So I got the little boy fixed up, got the 988 hauled out the other day. All I got left to do is haul these trucks out. Jake got his hoses on. He had a 90 up there on the radiator and a 90 on the water pump intake. He replaced this hose right here for the, well, that one there is comes off up the top of the radiator. I don't really understand that. That doesn't make any sense. Usually they take those and run them back like here and into the water so you don't shock it with cold water. I don't really, guess I don't understand what the point of that one is. And then he's replaced these heater hoses for the tank style block heater. And then he was checking his air cleaner indicator, and thank goodness it had those, I don't know if you've ever noticed them, it's like metal and it's kind of a cone shape and it goes in there. So if your indicator ever goes to pot and sucks dirt, it plugs up that little cone-shaped deal and can't dirt your engine. And that's what it had done to his, so it saved his engine. So I'm gonna clean up my junk, broken up lowboy deck wood that I took off and get rid of that and go burn it somewhere. Anyway, that was If you haven't seen the video, go to my YouTube channel and watch that. I hate to throw people under the bus. I know these people really well that cut these logs for me. Maybe the owner didn't see it. Maybe he's helped did it and bundled it up, but it was just absolute garbage. And that's why I want to put a hardwood floor on there and oil it up, and maybe it'll last forever. And I don't know, left a bad taste in my mouth, but live and learn. So Matt's got him a place way out yonder there, about 175 miles. And he's got a neighbor with a sawmill. And so I asked him when he went out if he'd cut us some blocks and some outrigger boards to haul these trucks. And I think I had him cut 2.5 or 2 3/4. So anyway, I think I gave him $200 to do all this, just because I needed it, wanted it, and that guy's an awesome guy out there. So that's what dimensional lumber is supposed to look like. So this is how we're gonna load them so we don't ruin tires. So got 2 3/4 inch thick planks, full width of the outriggers, whereas before we used to use cutting edges and it was a major pain. And as you crossed from one cutting edge to the other, sometimes they'd want to flip, which would run your tire down through those sharp puppies. So anyway, this is our new system for loading the trucks. You get to see that tomorrow morning. Morning. Morning, kids. Hey, I want to explain to you about the decking on this. See this right here? This is why you can't use boards and you can't drill into these cross members. these cross members go over to the main beam, and they basically carry all of the weight over to those main beams. Now, the outside beams, that's only like 1/4 or 5/16 stuff, and so there's like an inch or 2 inch of camber in the deck, and when you take that out, those boards want to bow like that, and generally they'll pop up out of the middle, but those are jammed in there so tight they can't. Now, I've never seen it do this before on this one, so you can imagine how much pressure it's putting on the 2 bolts, 3/8 bolts that I've got it bolted down on each end. So if you were to use screws in there, I think it would probably break them off. So that's why you got to use one-piece lumber on these lightweight high tensile steel trailers, because they the reason it's doing that is there's so much weight right here that it's bowing the trailer. Anyway, hope that explains that. Oh, and somebody said I need flashes that flash, so I'm watching it right now with my camera, and this is 4K video, so it's pretty high frame rate. Well, no, actually it's a low frame rate. And so you see it now, it's flashing, but I can't see it in the camera. And that's why you can't see it. It's voodoo trickery.
gonna go anywhere, but it just looks so fun.
So this is our plan of attack here. We cut this off straight up and down, and it's got a tilt to the inside, so you pull the truck right up against here, and with it down that far and tipped, he should be able to reach into it pretty good. And then we'll just move down this pile. Let me show you what this pile looks like up here. Oh, the wind picked up this morning. It's kind of a willy-nilly mess, and they stacked some there, they piled it with a loader or something there, put a little pile there. What would have been really awesome is if they could have piled it all there, but apparently they had to come back here to get their cinder. I believe this was Smith out of Soda Springs did this. So I don't know, it'll be interesting to see what they do next time, because we're gonna grade 11 miles of road out there clear to the Arco-Minidoka Road. And this is what doesn't make sense to me. So you're gonna spend all this money to ditch and grade a road, and then you're not gonna cinder it. Then you're gonna have to come back when you get ready to cinder it. And they've waited 2 years to cinder Coffee Point Road. And it's like, then you gotta grade it all again. Makes no sense. That's why I always say the government, anything the government does, they mess up. So here comes Jake. We didn't haul the truck all the way in. Just didn't make sense. So we'll go back, get the truck, and go get number 4. Get the Cummins. my grader's flipping me the bird this morning. That's broke off. Thank goodness Jake's got a spare one. I absolutely hate this disconnect on these G models, how they put it down there. That's the worst place ever. So anyway, F you too, Mr. Cat Key. So check this shit out. I gotta figure out how to dig that out. So I've got an assortment of tools here. I got a dental pick. Oh, that's loose. Hell, I might be able to get a hold of that with these. I don't know if I can get you to see this or not. I'll try. I do my best. I had to remove the seat to do this. There we go. Oh, almost get him out. Heck. Come on, baby. Come out of there. Success. Dude. Again, this is the worst place in the world to put a disconnect. It should have been up here on top. So let's put her in. Yahoo! It's on. I'm just leaving it on now. Okay, now I've got washers under the seat. Now I gotta figure out how to get all that back on. Yeah. So I got them haul road out of here in and out. Fixed up, watered up. This will be their third round. I think. Yeah, third. Oh wow, I got phone service. Anyway, this height right here that they're loading at is those trucks are 2 feet lower than they were before last time we were here.